Namo
Uh,
Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Amitabha. Um, Today we will cover a few topics together for our review. And just show. Alright. Can you see my PPT?
yes.
Okay. So today we will cover 7 topics: faith, task of heard, listen mindfully, listening, contemplation, and practice, taking refuge in the triple germ, upholding the 5 precepts, understanding precepts. So both those topics we already discussed since last year, and now I just going to take this opportunity to highlight some important points, and maybe also to remind each other. If you're not yet decided to take the global exam, it is okay. Also, we can learn new things. Okay, for the fate, what is your fate if people will ask you? So, what is your answer? Fate. Many religious, especially us the Chinese, no, we have the culture. Um, I think mixed up already with Confucian or some people also believe in feng shui and all, and then Taoism and Buddhism all mixed together with our Chinese culture. So they thought that that is already out of fate. But if we will choose and we will understand it, we have to uh, learn what is the right one. You know. So here, Venerable Master Shingins give us the religious is the faith. Religious faith is based on what? So right view, honestly, righteousness, selfless dedication to help others. So this is basically the base that we have to understand. And this one, most Buddhists also fail to comprehend that the true religious faith is to build upon selfless compassion, and uh, so that because we also born in different family and we just follow the um, sometimes we follow the rituals blindly. We don't know because ama or uncle or our parents ask us to bye, and then we just use the joystick and just worship it. And then you ask uh, the God to help. You ask what you want to ask. Like for the kids, you ask for the good result. You ask for it. Uh, so by um, like this is like a blind faith. We don't understand. No, we don't understand what is it. But of course some also they believe in uh I don't believe in anything. As long as I do good, then that is already enough. uh, I think we encounter many people or many people around us are like that. But in Master Shin say, if you think like having good heart is enough, then why not you also have a religion faith. It's actually to boost up our power also if we, anything happen to us, especially if someone they say if no faith, but something happened to at home or to the family members, like sickness or death, definitely will look for a religious um, person to help them to to what do you call um, for their funeral and everything, to pray for the dead, right? So that is also say that actually people will need faith in our life that maybe we don't understand. So here Master Shingyin give us a very important point, no? um, no faith is better than wrong faith. Blind faith is better than no faith, and right faith is better than blind faith. If no faith is better than wrong faith, why is it say so? What is wrong faith that you understand? What is wrong faith? Jerome, what do you think?
Um, Wrong faith is basically it's basically not teaching us the right thing. It's believing in something that is not correct. So, if at least if it's no faith, let's say example, there's this faith that I know, like older faiths, they have believed that, oh, you have to sacrifice and to kill, you have to kill a human in order to sacrifice to the god. So then that I think is a wrong faith. So it's like that.
Yeah, this is also one of the good example, saying um, wrong faith. Some some also they say like mystery. This is secret you cannot tell others. uh, and then you come alone, you cannot come with others, then ask you to go to a room with the person that you cannot tell your family member, something like that. So if it might lead you to a wrong place, or it might harm you. So that is better no faith than the wrong faith, no? So blind faith is better than no faith. Why is it say so? Because when we say blind faith, we still believe that there are someone who will watch us. Uh, we'll take a look on what we are doing. So at least we will, oh, we cannot do bad things. Huh? Is someone from the up will take a look on us, and then we might get punishment. So there's although the blind faith, but we still believe in something. No, so in that case, is better than no faith, because we still believe in there are someone else. So the things that we have to do right. And of course, if we already if you believe in the faith, then the right faith is better than blind faith, right? So right faith, um, I think for the right faith, we don't we are welcome questions. We uh, we good to have questions if ever. Then we will search for the answer and realize the truth yourself with the right faith. So from the book itself, is also Master Shin state the basic of any religion should be established upon right faith, then allow us to reap immeasurable benefit. So not only should one develop right faith, one should also believe in a religion that allow one to freedom to do so. So that's why we say we if it is right faith, it's always transparent, no, and it's welcome um, you to know more about this teaching. Okay, so when we say right faith, then you establish also right view. What is the right view? The right view is like having a correct understanding and principle. This um this is from the eighth four noble path that explain the right view, having a correct and understanding the principle. So it is like what? It is like a camera where the exposure and focal length must first be adjusted to take a clear picture. For example, when we see this, what is this seem to be? Not so clear, no? So if we use camera, we have to adjust it, adjust the focal length to see the picture clearly. Huh? So this is clearly. So the right view should be like this. No? It's not something not clear, not sure, not this one. And then we have to have to look for it. What is the right one? Okay. Second, I go to, so the fate, the important thing is this. The important thing is this one. No fate is better than wrong fate. Blind fate is better than no fate. And right fate is better than blind fate. So the no fate, wrong fate, blind fate. And last, you have to go to the right fate. All right. Next, I go to the task have I heard. Task I have heard is the phrase found at the beginning of almost every Buddhism sutra. This one is when um, Ananda is the very close disciple of the Buddha. He has this supernature of whenever he heard, he will remember. No? He will remember everything. So like what Buddha taught or what Buddha said, he will just remember and he can recite it out. So the this phrase originated from a question asked by Ananda to the Buddha during the final moment before Buddha attending Nirvana. So he asked, "How do we inspire faith in those who read your sutras in the future? Because once Buddha attending Nirvana and we cannot find, how is it how can we see how can this sutra, how can the people know whether this sutra is true or not?" So Buddha Buddha instructed to Ananda to begin each teaching in writing with "Thus have I heard," to mean this is what I, Ananda, have heard the Buddha say in person, which is now put in writing exactly as it is. So we can see many sutras. I like what we read now, the Mahayana Buddhism Sutra. So 如是我闻 in Chinese. So always you can hear this. Thus have I heard. Mm. And why is it, why not thus have I seen? Why not thus have I seen? Because hearing plays a more profound role than seeing. If thus have I seen, imagine 2,600 years ago, what we seen, what happened last time, we cannot see now. But what have Ananda heard from the Buddha, he can still remember and jot down. And now we have the sutra to read on. And the generation will pass from generation to generation. That's why we still can. Just like the person, we cannot see if someone beside me, or on my next door, I cannot see, but I can hear, oh, this person already come back. I can hear it, although I cannot see. Huh? So the so here also say, for example, what has happened in the past cannot be seen by eyes again, but it can be recounted by memory. So when we recounted by memory, sure, the person have to speak it out, right? So still by hearing. Like you tell me 10 years ago what happened to me, so i cannot I cannot see it, but I can just imagine through your verbal explanation. Okay. So when all aspect of listening, contemplation, and practice are fulfilled, one is able to realize and awaken to the way. In other words, reach samadhi. So this one, to go to the, we say the later it continues with Wen Shi will continue listening, contemplation, and practice. So all these topics are related. And next will be the listen mindfully. So basically, just now, has have I heard is uh, was interpret only listening to the words of a sutra. Now it means listening to the Dhamma. So the important point. And the if from the exam, the most important is they will ask you. So what is the first phase, the beginning of almost all the Buddhist sutra? So will be thus have I heard. 不是我为. Okay. So next, listen mindfully. From the Dharma is purely conveyed in voice and hearing, right? So for this reason, sutras always begin with "thus I have heard." So Buddhists today often talk about going somewhere to listen to the Dharma. Like now, we cannot go elsewhere, so we turn on our Zoom and listen to the Dharma. Sometimes from Zoom, sometimes from YouTube, Facebook, and many more. And of course, we also do reading, transcribe the sutra. But that's not always common with others, no. But we are most common now use our gadget to just listen. Easy. That's why now Master Shing Yin's, like few years back, he already started the audiobook to to give convenience to those who maybe inconvenient to see clearly, or they can just listen to the Dharma itself. So from the Diamond Sutra, um, the Shiputi Junza requested the Buddha to expound the Dharma. So the Buddha replied, I will now answer your questions. Listen mindfully, listen mindfully. So why is it you say listen mindfully, listen mindfully? Why is it the Buddha say like that? Okay. Listen mindfully means to listen intently and attentively, as well as to reflect upon and remember. Is this writing difficult to see? Many shadow. Next time I will improve with the PowerPoint. Listen mindfully. So means to listen intensively and attentively. When we listen mindfully, then we will also pay attention. If we didn't pay attention, then we cannot remember also. So other than listen mindfully, one must also learn to listen fully, listen to all aspects, and listen skillfully. So what is listening fully, listening to all aspects, and listen skillfully? Listening fully is not taking the meaning of what was spoken out of context. while listening to all aspect is to hear from all perspective and not to be biased. Listen skillfully, refer to thinking positively after listening. Listen fully. Uh, I think we also have the game before this one. Have you played the game like if you have maybe five or 10 person from the first one, he relayed the message to the second person, and then when the last person who give the answer, definitely totally different from the first person who give the sentence. That means we are not listen mindfully and not listen fully, right? Maybe we are just listen to based on the buyers, like what we like to hear only. That's why we have to learn also listening to all aspect, all the hear all perspective is not just certain words that I like to hear. And listen skillfully, refer to thinking positively, because someone or some people they are really, when listen to things they just listen to what they like, and or the things that given the same sentence given to two-person, maybe one person would think positively and the other person would think negatively. So I have many experiences on this. So I always remember when our teachers uh, taught us, he said, uh, now my context is in a square, but when I ask you to do homework, if I have 35 students, definitely the homework pass submitted are different. Maybe some are rectangle, some are triangle, some are circle, some heart shape. So that means this is also very clearly to say, when we listen, not everyone mindful. Mm. So with this, Buddha taught us, we listen mindfully, we have to uh, listen fully, listen to our aspect, and listen skillfully. Okay, in that is why it is recorded in the sutras that one enters samadhi only through listening, contemplation, and practice. So then, I like I like whenever Master Shingin's given example here. He say, a person who does not pay attention when others are talking is like a faulty printer that produce blurry text and image, or even one that failed to print. So it is also like a seed planted on a infertile land or stored on the root. No matter how good the seed, it will not be able to grow. So the same thing if their dharma been taught to others, but if they not paying attention or they don't like to listen or accept it, so no matter how good is the dharma, it will not be function in that person. So it will not work. It will not. He will not practice also. So therefore, do not listen partially when hearing the dharma. Neither the attached to the concept nor deliberately misinterpret them. So if you just listen partially, then we will misunderstood or we will just misinterpret something. So I say I like this Buddha Dharma pure and simple because it make many things clear. Maybe before when we read the text, it's profound, and then if for example, if I read Chinese and my Chinese is not good and my English is not good also, so I can just understand a little quarter of it is not half, and then I start to, when I see or I hear, I will interpret it. Maybe there is a ball, and then I interpret it in the triangle. So still miss out something, no? So that's why we have to also learn to uh, listen, like what we just mentioned, fully or expect and skillfully. So not remember indicates that Dharma did not take root in the mind. If the Dharma does not take root, then it will not grow. So it does not matter how much Dharma you listen to, all would be in vain. So that's why when we listen, we have to also put in our heart. Do not just listen from the right ears, and there is input and output from the left ears. We have to catch it. Let the Dharma stay with us. Okay. Of course, to let the Dharma stay with us, we are not just listening, we have to contemplate and practice. Right? So next will be the 文思修, listening, contemplation, and practice. So Master Shingins also give a very good example for us to understand more in this. So listening is like meaning goal, also sowing a seed. Contemplation is like refinement of goal, a sprout growing leaf. And practice is like the product, fine gold, jewelry, lush trees with abundant fruits. So this tree is considered very important because we have to go two together. Only be able to understand the full content. If, for example, we are just listening, it is yes, we be able to plant the seed, but only through the contemplating. Oh, we have answer. What is it? I don't understand, so I ask and all. And after that, if I have doubt, so that is already good to know that the seed is already have this causes and condition because you try to find the answer with it, and then when the effect comes, it's like a practice. We we already can see the sprout of the growing leaf um, already turning to the tree or the flowers. So listening, contemplation, and practice. Um, Master Shingen is also saying thinking cannot develop in an instant. So one must take one step at a time and wait for the right condition to arise. Only by accumulated hearing can be impressions of Dharma be deepened. Added with right understanding and solid practice, mastery can then be accomplished. Once mastery in thinking is attained, awakening thereby arises, and thus state of samadhi is realized. So for to practice the Buddhism, the basic is also, if you would like to attend to samadhi, is also listening, contemplation, and practice. So this is the step that the basic step uh, Buddha taught us. And I think Venerable Master Shingin's giving us a very good example with this one. Okay, so any question with this one? Listening, contemplation, and practice. none. Okay, next, taking refuge in the triple germ. So we knew triple germ is Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and to explain it, Buddha is the founder, Dharma is the truth, and Sangha is the teacher. And the other words in also in sutra, they explain it. Buddha is like a doctor. Dharma is the wonders cure, and Sangha or the medicine. Or Sangha is the nurse to take care of us. So only by having the three can a patient be healed. And with this triple germ, these all three are important conditions for sentient being to attain liberation. So the keywords liberation. How do we attain liberation? At first, we have to take refuge to the triple germ. At least we have a teacher to teach us, and then there are teaching that we can follow, and there are people who can guide us also. Okay, so we go through. Master Shingen is also given very good explanation in this. The Buddha is like a light nurtures all beings. So light shines, warm, and allow life to mature. Light drives away darkness and fear. So taking refuge in the Buddha is like building a power station in one's mind that continuously generate like wholesome qualities of loving kindness, wisdom, and faith. Before, if when I was young, you say Sanpao, so triple germ. I yeah, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. It's just this basic. Oh, the Buddha is the statue that I watch, I see, I worship. And then Dharma is the sutra I read, but maybe I don't understand fully. And the Sangha is the Shifu I always meet. So that's it, I know. But I think we are so lucky to meet Venerable Master Shing because he gave us a very simple interpretation, but yet is very meaningful for us to understand it clearly. So the Buddha is like light. Just imagine if you are in the dark room and suddenly if you turn on the lights, what will happen? So Buddha is our power station. Okay. So the Dharma is like a water that nourishes all beings. What water do? Water can cleanse, um, eradicating defilement and karmic hindrances. Water also quench thirst, right? When we are thirsty, we need water. So Dharma is the same. And it also allows plants to live, to grow because of the water. So therefore, taking refuge in the Dharma is like building a waterworks in one's mind that nourishes the body and mind, cleansing away afflictions and defilement. When we have defilement, what we do? It is good if we realize we have defilement. It is too bad if we already in the defilement and we still turning around and we cannot go out of the box. We are still living in suffering because of defilement. So with the Dharma, it is, if example the defilement or affliction is like a pain, um, or the dust on us. So what we do, we use the Dharma, the way to clean it. So Dharma is a teaching and also show us it's like a medicine. When we are sick, we need medicine to cure. But it still go back whether this person willing to take this medicine. Okay. The Sangha is like a field enabling the planting of merits and virtue. The Sangha is our teacher and wholesome friend. So, taking refuge in Sangha is like owning many fields over which crops can grow into bountiful harvests and buildings can be constructed to enhance urban development. Here, Venerable Master Xing Yun gives the example of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, Maitreya Bodhisattva, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. They are all teachers who educate, instructed, and pass down knowledge to us. For example, all of them have the vow that to go, and with the vow, with the teaching, they help us essentially to teach us also. They also instructed us what to do and pass down their knowledge to us. And why is it they say Sangha is like a field? If you realize, now I'm wearing the robe, but during the Dharma service, the monastic we will wear kasaya, jasa, and in Mahayana Buddhism we have the black or the yellow, and then with the kasaya in red or kasaya in orange color. That is, if you go near, you will see the kasaya show with like a paddy field, and that the meaning is to let the sentient being or all the people to plant a good seed, to give, for example, to accumulate the merits. You pay respect, you send the offer. That is also one of the way to plant your seed in the field. And we are the representative of the Sangha. Okay, so we go to the truly taking the triple gem. When we say the original triple gem is like what we mentioned just now, the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Abiding triple gem. See Changzhu Sanbao. For example, my Changzhu, I abiding. My home now is Fo Guangshan. So who is the founder? The founder is Venerable Master Xing Yun. And then the teaching is humanistic Buddhism, and Sangha, the monastery or disciples of the devotees, Ta Zhong, here, whether monastic or the lay person. It is our abiding triple gem, Changzhu Sanbao. And intrinsic triple gem, Zixing Sanbao. Buddha is our self-realization, and Dharma, be mindful at all time on what we are doing, our what we say, what we do, and what we think. The Sangha is purity or equality, because we always believe in all human beings is the Buddha in the future. Therefore, we have to treat everyone equally, and also with this purity heart to accept everyone. Okay. So with this original triple gem, abiding triple gem, and intrinsic triple gem, you have any questions or clarification? So far, okay. Right.
Sifu, I have a question.
Yeah.
the Sangha, so Sangha can considered lay people can be considered Sangha, or does it strictly pertain to monastics only?
If original triple gem, we say the Sangha is the monastic. But then if abiding triple gem, we can already, because in the monastery now, we also need lay person to propagate the Dharma together. So like for San, we're not only monk or monastic will stay, but also the devotees and volunteer.
Thank you, Sipo.
And also the just now we say the wholesome friends, 善知识, those who able to lead you with the right way, those who with right view also can be the teacher. So taking refuge in the triple germ is not only about recognizing a master, but have no faith in oneself and to take refuge in one's intrinsic nature. So basically, the important point here from Venerable Master Xing Yun, he want to say taking refuge in the triple gem is not just the triple gem that the origin triple gem that we knew only, but in fact, one takes refuge in oneself. Okay, so as said in the sutra, the mind, the Buddha, and all sentient beings are all one and the same. 众生佛心三无差别. So the heart, the Buddha, and the sentient being, three are the equal, the same. So that's why we have to respect and have faith in the triple gem to reap the benefits.
Venerable?
Yep.
Sorry, may I just clarify? Taking refuge in the triple gem is not only about recognizing a master, but have no faith in oneself. Have no faith in oneself.
Have taking refuge in the triple gem is not only about recognizing a master, but to have
faith or no faith. To have faith, isn't it?
To have faith right? In oneself.
Should it be to have faith?
Yes, sorry, to have faith. To have faith.
Yeah, because I was a bit confused.
To have faith in oneself.
Okay.
I will change this. I'm
Thank
very
you.
sorry. To have faith in oneself and to take refuge in one's intrinsic nature. So triple gem is a spiritual treasure that brings peace, happiness, liberation, and bliss. Imagine if we already have the teachers to follow. If we have the founder, we have the teaching, and we have the teacher to guide us. Sure, if you have defilement, we should have way to get rid of. So therefore, we will bring our life in peace, happiness. The important thing, the liberation in our the life. Okay, so after taking refuge to the triple gem, we must then go to uphold the 5%. So taking refuge is the first step to learning Buddhism, while upholding the 5% is faith in practice. So the 5%, refrain from killing, refrain from stealing, refrain from sexual misconduct, refrain from lying, refrain from intoxicant. How do you remember this Because if in Chinese, we just remember 5 words, the 5 characters. 杀到赢忘九. But how is it English? How do you remember this one? The 5 action. Erwin, how do you remember this one?
I've been studying Buddhism for more than 15 years na po. I can remember na. I don't know how.
Jane, how about you? Jane, yeah.
To me, Jan, yeah. This is the second time I joined this, the lesson, yeah. Maybe through imagination, like creating, just imagining like the killing and then like stealing something and misconduct and lying and those intoxicant things, and then putting big red X on it. So yeah, through imagination, then practice over and over, like tomorrow, the next day, and until memorization. I guess that's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Actually, the precept is like us now following the school rules, or the law. And even if one person he is not Buddhist, he should also follow the precept. For example, if you kill people, definitely you will be punished. This is illegal act. Any of the action from here is illegal. And if you will check in the prison, the prisoner, the inmates, they definitely already fail to follow the, they already act illegally with all the, maybe some of all or one or two of the action. That's why. And here, Master Xing Ying is also giving, telling us, refrain from killing mainly refer to not violating human life and respecting people's right to live. So if we able to if we able to refrain from killing, definitely we have this humanness, and what we have, what we will gain, then healthy and long live, because we are not killing people. And then in back to the effect, we will have this healthy life, because we live also in happily, we can sleep also peacefully, so at least we can have healthy life. Refrain from stealing, this refer to not illegally taking possession of others' properties, namely taking without permission. So if you want to be straight with it, sometimes, for example, when we in the office, we need to sign. Someone is getting signature with us, but we don't have pen in our pocket. So what we do? Oh, the opposite table has a pen. We just get it very automatically because I just want to have a pen for signature. It actually cannot, because I get it without permission. So it's not just taking, but we are not asking permission is also not right. And also nowadays, many people bring in mobile phone and also their charger. So what they do, they go to restaurant or they come to temple. Oh, low bat, automatically they look for the socket and they just suck the to charge their mobile phone. It actually cannot, because why we didn't ask permission? And it's like stealing the power supply for your mobile phone. Okay. So with this one, refrain refrain from refrain from stealing. We will get this righteousness. And what is the effect? Wealthy. We didn't get other things, and we are already full. We are already wealth in our heart because we are not greedy also. Okay, refrain from sexual misconduct. This one refer to refraining from being involved in extramarital relationship, which bring misfortune to families and upset to or to the order of society. Um, of course, this one, if we will protect our family well, we take care of our family well, in good relationship, of course, that we will get a harmonious family. So we can see from here is everything, the cause, condition, and effect is actually by our own. What kind of effect we want, and what we should do. So number 4, refrain from lying. It refers to refraining from harsh, dishonest speech. We only have one mouth, but then many things will happen through this mouth. And the effect, if we will say good words, we are not lying, we are honest, definitely we will have good reputation. And refrain, number 5 is refrain from intoxicant. Refrain from intoxicant is also refer to not taking alcohol and the drugs. Of course, if we take that, it will spoil our brain. We cannot think properly, so we cannot do proper judgment also. So if we will refrain from this, we will get wisdom, and of course we will live healthy. Okay, so these are the 5 precepts, and the 5 precepts may seem like separate aspects, but the fundamentally speaking, there is only one core precept. It's not to violate others. It's not to harm others. Many people thought precept, oh, Buddhism, we have to uphold the 5 precepts, we have to uphold precepts. So in our heart is, oh, it's very strict, we cannot do this, we cannot do that. But actually, we cannot do this and cannot do that. It's protecting ourselves. Like what just mentioned, the effect that you will get, all is back to yourself. And it's not, again, it's not just Buddhists have to uphold the 5 precepts. In fact, everyone, all the citizens, all the sentient beings should be uphold the 5 precepts. It can protect our life better. Okay, so the core precept is not to violate others. So then, understanding precept. When precept prevail, the Sangha will prevail. When the Sangha prevails, the Dharma will prevail. So this all related. And the Buddha originally established precept to maintain harmony and purity within the Sangha, so that richer Dharma will prevail in this world. Imagine Buddha has how many thousands of disciples staying together. If without the rules, like first we have our home rules, and in the country we have the law. In school also we have school rules. So in a Sangha committee, if without this precept, what will happen? So, but then of course, the Buddha start to have this precept is because someone make mistake. Then therefore he has this precept. Oh, these things you have to follow. So to protect everyone from disturb or so to live harmony. So the purpose of the precept is not to discuss, actually is to practice. So there are three categories of pure precept of Mahayana Buddhism. Number one, precept of rights, which teaches us how to walk, stand, sit, and lie down with proper conduct. Suwei, we have to know how to walk properly, how to sit, how to stand. I really feel ashamed when I just entered the Buddhist college because my teacher said, you don't know how to walk. And in 2 years, they they trained me. They asked me to walk properly. And then one night I was so I think, what shall I do? I already 30-year-old and I don't know how to walk. What I have done in the past 30 years. And if you can see Master Xing, I don't know how many of you have seen him. He really, until now, when he is, sick and then he getting older, he just say, "I'm sorry, I'm inconvenient now." But then he still sit properly with his robe properly. You will not see like one leg without sock or shoes. They're not. Everything will be complete before he will go out to see people. And then when he speak, always with Dharma. We say he no need to speak through the appearance that is already Dharma. Because why? He's always uphold the precept of rights. He walk, he stand, he sit. Always. And the important thing is he always think of the sentient being. He knows only when he come out, when he speak, or he do something, then the followers will feel, oh, my master is still healthy. My master is still okay. Even though he is inconvenient, he cannot see clearly. He cannot, move by himself. I remember I saw it few times when we have the monastic conference. From the backstage, he tried to walk to the stage. For us, maybe very simple job, but for an elderly like him, especially now, he cannot walk properly. But he also tried to use his cane to walk slowly. But lately, these 3 years, no more. He cannot walk. But I heard that he tried to stand up to write the one-stroke calligraphy. Because the calligraphy is very big piece, so he has to stand up. Only he has the energy, and then he can adjust to the alignment properly. Okay, so second, precepts of virtue, which teaches us that all action should be rooted in loving kindness and compassion. What we do, the intention is still important. All the action that we want to do, we should have the compassion. Master Shingen say you can have nothing, but you cannot live without compassion. Okay. Precept to benefit sentient being teaches to actively care for the benefit of all sentient beings. Okay. To understand the precept, we have to know the precept is not the things that, oh, this you cannot do, you cannot do like this. But we have to understand the meaning behind the precept. Especially when the people don't understand, or they thought Buddhism, we have to learn this, and then we must follow the precept like this, and then use the precept to judge others. Why you do this? You are the Buddhist and you shouldn't do this. You cannot, but you don't understand the meaning behind it. Why is this person doing like this? Here, Master Shingis give us a story regarding the King Prasenajit and Queen Malika. I think you've heard about this before. If you like to know more, you can actually check with this Buddha Dhamma, Pure and Simple, page 21 to page 23. There is a story regarding this, and then maybe you'll be more understand why is it the precept. Like what I said, it's not strictly to this, but if there are a way like precept of virtue with other meaning, instead of you grab this one, you attach with the precept, you must follow it, but actually it can, if you do another way, it can help more people, then we will choose the other way to do it. Okay, so at last, still go to the benefit of sentient beings. Okay, upholding precepts is not just 5 precepts, because aside from 5 precepts, we will go also to Bodhisattva precept, and then for Bhikkhu's precept and Bhikkhunis precept, we have many other precepts. So upholding precepts does not mean adhering strictly to the form of the precept. Instead, one must apply the essence of precept pragmatically. The emphasis on precept should be on upholding and practicing them, and Buddhists should have this right understanding of precept. So one we understand upholding the precept is to protect ourselves and also to others, and not to harm others. And automatically our heart will also think of others. Like us in the monastery, we stay together. 10 o'clock is supposed to light off. So 11 o'clock, you will not wash your clothes anymore. Because if you wash your clothes, then what will happen? The laundry area will have many sounds, and it actually disturbs others. So that's also one of the things that we have to follow. That is from our heart to respect others, not to disturb others. Rest time. Okay, so today the 7 topics that I covered, I hope that refresh your memory and for the review. So good luck and thank you for this one. And then now we will go to the fun part. Give me a little time. Check on. You have anything that you want to clarify? By the way, if you don't have this Buddha Dharma, you can always download. I already give you the link from the group chat. You can download it. Can you hear? Can you see?
Yes, Venerable, can see.
Trivia maker. After the review, we have to go for the trivia. So we have 4 category: faith, triple germ, precept, listening, contemplation, and practice. Right. So we have 16 questions here. Let's Erwin, you start first. Which one you choose?
Triple gem.
Triple jump. Sige. 100 to 400. Which one you like?
I suppose 100 is the easiest.
Do not just see the form. All questions are easy. If you understand the Dharma.
Yeah, so we'll start with 100.
Yeah. So what is the triple jump?
The triple gem is Lian, Jana, and Raisa.
This is the triple jump in Ghost Cat family. This is your abiding triple jump.
The triple
Ghost
gem,
family.
the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha.
Yay.
Eh,
Okay, Betty, you try. Betty, which one you like? Four categories. Can I hear you? Your mic is muted.
Okay. I'll choose faith, Sufu.
Okay. 100,
What
200,
is-
300.
Sufu, what is that? It's the question.
Yeah. Question.
So any of the question, like
Yes.
I'm
Any
not
of the
sure.
question. Any of the question from the faith.
Okay. 200, Sufu.
200. Okay. So the Buddha originally established precept to maintain
Blank and blank
blank
within
and
the
blank.
blank, so the righteous Dharma will prevail. Buddha originally established precept to maintain the teaching.
To maintain what if many people stay together.
To maintain the teaching. Probably to maintain the teaching, the Sangha and the disciple, so that righteous, to maintain the monastic probably and the devotees, but the third one, to maintain the monastic and the disciple within the monastery, so that righteous Dharma will prevail the world. I don't know. Just while guessing. Sorry.
It's okay. Good try. Anyone want to help? Luisa, you have the answer?
unmute, unmute.
To maintain order and harmony within the Sangha community,
Yeah.
so that righteous Dharma will prevail in the world. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Let's see. Let's see. Is it okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
purity.
Eh,
Oh,
I thought it was order also.
purity. Okay, yes.
In the Sangha.
Harmony and purity within the Sangha, so that the richest Dharma will prevail in the world. So if only we ourselves together to live in harmony and our heart is always purity among the Sangha only, we can preach the Dharma, right? If we didn't do it, how do we say it? I doubt if you maybe we will say it very guilty because we are not really following what is it the precept is. So to maintain the harmony and purity within the Sangha, so that richest Dharma will prevail in the world. Okay, Stephanie, try one.
Precepts 100.
Okay,
Oh.
easy.
The 5 precepts, do not kill,
Yeah.
not steal, do not lie, no sexual misconduct, and the last one. Okay, I give up effort. I forgot the 5th one.
The pen. I will get the pen. I get without permission.
Stealing, I already said no stealing.
I used it. Okay.
No stealing, that's the 2nd. 1st is no killing.
Yeah.
2nd, no stealing. 3rd, no sexual misconduct. I know.
Oh.
And then 4th, like no lying. 5th, no intoxicants.
Yes. Bingo. Okay. Who want to try next? Maybe Lillian?
Okay, Venerable, I'll try listening, contemplation, and the other one.
Practice.
Okay, I'll take 200.
200. Ah, this one you know.
Yes, thus I have heard.
Yes. Okay, this is the phrase from beginning of the sutra. All right. Who else want to try? Jan, you want to try? Jan?
Okay.
Mm.
Yes. Faith
Faith, okay.
and 400.
Faith 400, sure. This is a multiple choice questions. So there are A, B, C for you to choose.
Okay. A Buddhist should
A, understand the law of cause and effect.
hold alive. A, understand the law of cause and effect. B, hold a life releasing ceremony to get longevity. C, pray to the Buddha to have good wishes. A, understand the law of cause and effect.
This is your answer?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay, next, Keith, you want to try, Keith?
Okay, I'll try. Let me think. Precepts 400. Oh, okay, this is hard. Upholding precepts does not mean adhering strictly to the form of the precepts. Instead, one must apply the blank of precepts. Precepts depend on the blank, not just following to written clauses. So I think first blank, instead one must apply the spirit of precepts. And second blank, precepts depend on the situation, not just following to written clauses.
Okay, let's see. Ta-da!
Essence. Okay.
Intention. So please read it out again.
Upholding precepts does not mean adhering strictly to the form of the precepts. Instead, one must apply the essence of precepts. Precepts depend on the intention, not just following to written clauses.
Okay.
Shifu, I have a question.
Yes.
I think I follow all 4 precepts except number 5. And is alcohol really that bad if you're not abusing it and you're just socializing with friends or just talking, having fun like that?
Okay. So the most importantly, when you drink, you're not drunk. Like your brain is not functioning anymore. And then maybe if you're drunk, you can do things properly, you can walk properly, and then you still need other people to assist you. Or because of you already drunk and then you do something, um, you know, to harm others. So that is not advisable. That's why not advisable for you to uh, drink. And of course, drug is not good for health. So you have to find way to refrain from this intoxicant. I know you can do it, kid. It's only take time.
Okay, Shifu, thank you. I think I'm almost ready to quit smoking, but alcohol, maybe it's in small amounts just to, I don't know. Sorry, I think I'm wrong, but yeah.
Okay. So you know what you should do. It's still back to your heart. Um, if you have to get out of this uh, samsara world, the suffering, then we should go out of this box. So to go out, then we have to learn um, to uphold the 5 precepts is one of the way that we can follow for a
Oh,
better life. Luisa, you raise up your hand. You want to
Yes,
answer
Master.
key questions?
No, I want to ask question too, related to the that one about wine, or because what if it is based on intention, right? What is the intention? So if the intention is drinking red wine for health reasons, for blood circulation, is it okay to take a sip of wine,
Ye-
just a half glass of wine?
If um if you say strictly like the Buddhist that you really uphold it, you already have the heart. You know that why I want to have this to uphold this 5%. But because of this certain like what you say, the specific reason, like because of the health, but um for your better life, not for drunk,
Yeah.
it's still okay. But if you really want to, be strict Buddhist, you should have replacement other than red wine.
Then white wine.
White wine. I knew it. So Luisa, the intention is not just for health. It's just want to have a tip of wine. Whether it's white or red. Okay.
It's a joke, Master.
But I know you purposely asked for others. All right. May, are you there? May? 好，苗子.
Yes, po. Yes, po.
Okay, one person, one question. Who go first?
Triple gem, 200.
Okay.
Opinion
Oh, you know.
The Buddha is the teacher.
Sure ka.
Dharma is the teaching.
Sangha.
Sangha is
The Buddha is a teacher, and then who is Sangha?
monastic. Sangha is monastic.
Again, Dharma Master Shingen is what of the Fo Guang San.
Triple.
So, Venerable Master Shingen is what of the Fo Guang San. So the Buddha is
Founder.
the Buddha is the founder.
The Buddha is the founder. The Dharma is the teaching. The Sangha is the community.
Just how you say. The Sangha is the
Monastic.
not monastic.
Unity. Wrong na wrong. Points lang.
Again.
The Buddha,
Buddha
is the founder. Dharma is the teaching. And the
Aside from teaching, another word. Anyone want to help her? Jerome, you want to help?
Something else. I think the Sangha is the teacher, but the Dharma, I thought the Dharma was the teaching. If Buddha is the founder, the Dharma is the teaching, and Sangha is the teacher. But
Yeah, Sangha is the teacher. Dharma, there is also teaching and also the truth.
the truth. Okay.
Dharma is the
But
truth.
what I had in mind a while ago was the Buddha is the doctor, the Dharma is the medicine, the Sangha is the nurse.
Yes, also the other way.
It's in the song triple.
Okay, read again. May.
The Buddha is the founder. Dharma is the truth. And Sangha is the teacher.
Okay, you plant the triple germ seed in your head today. Okay, sige next. Xiao Xiao. Meron Xiao?
Yes, triple.
Oh,
Precept 200. Precept 200 triple. The 5 precepts may seem like 5 separate aspects, but fundamentally speaking, there is only one core precept: to not violate others.
yay.
Dayan.
Who else pa? Next.
Dayan.
Dayan.
Page 100.
Page 100.
No faith is better than blind faith.
Then,
Wrong faith is better than no faith, and right faith is better than blind faith.
no faith is better than
Blind faith.
blind faith.
Wrong faith is better than no faith.
Wrong faith is better than no faith. Are you sure?
And blind faith.
Again, no faith is better than what?
Blind.
Tricky, this one. Anyone want to help?
This one, I think I got this one, if I'm not mistaken. No faith is better than wrong faith.
Blind.
Wait. No faith is better than wrong faith.
It's better.
Blind faith is better than no faith,
Yeah.
and right faith is better than blind faith.
Wow.
Did I get it right?
Diane, read it again. Diane, please read.
No faith is better than wrong faith. Blind faith is better than no faith. And right faith is better than blind faith.
Okay, do you have faith?
I have faith in myself.
Oh, you have faith in yourself. Okay,
I have faith in the Dharma.
very good. Who else? Lenny, are you there? Lenny?
This young full, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You would like to try?
Yeah, let me try. Fate 300.
Yeah, last one. Ta-da! It's in multiple
Which
choice
of the
question.
following is not the correct way to learn Buddhism? To self-reflect on our action, repent, and correct unwholesome behavior. To share insight to inspire others is not the correct way to reflect. Be a C. Wait. Be a woman to read for enjoyment, to read and to get physical. Oh, C. Be a bookworm and to read for enjoyment.
Yeah.
Is it C?
Ta-da! Thank you, Lenny.
Beautiful.
Okay, next, who else? Rosie, you there? Rosie? No? Remy? Remy, are you asleep? Okay.
Jaya siya po.
Say?
Jaya is here.
Okay, Jialin, please. Which one?
Triple gem, 300.
Okay.
What is the purpose of drinking your food?
What is the purpose of
What is
taking
the
refuge in the
What is
triple
the
gem?
purpose of taking refuge in the triple gem? A. Binabasa ko nga. Letter D, siya po this answer. To have faith in oneself and take refuge in one's intrinsic nature.
Ta-da! Who else there? Rick or Richard?
Richard next.
Richard.
Richard easy. Siya po.
Hi.
Precept 300.
Precept 300.
There are three categories of pure precepts in Mahayana Buddhism. Precept of which is why my stock knowledge.
The posture of Master Xing Yin. Precept of what? Maybe Richard goes down to first floor to get the book.
I think one of them is the ano.
Yeah.
The second
Time's
one.
up. Richard.
Zero siya po. Zero na. Number 2 lang siya po yung alam. Number 2 is precepts of Mahayana.
Wait, what is precept of Mahayana? Then number 3 is what? Precept of the
Benefiting others.
Dharana. The one benefit. Oh, you want to try?
Benefiting others is the third one.
Precepts of rights.
Yes.
That's the one.
Precepts
The walking,
of
how to walk.
virtues.
Yes.
Precepts to benefit
Physical
sentient beings.
Hindi,
Precepts
precept verb.
to benefit.
Rights, virtues, and sentient.
Okay. Richard, please read.
There are 3 categories of pure precepts in Mahayana Buddhism. 1 is the precept of rights, 2 is the precept of virtues, and 3 is the precept of benefit sentient beings.
Yeah. Always remember the the posture we have, always proper in the way we walk, in the virtue. Our hearts always have loving kindness, compassion. And then the third one, everything that we do, we have to think of others to benefit sentient beings. Yes, Jen, you have questions?
No, sorry.
You want to try?
Yeah, I want to answer earlier, but yeah, the answer.
Oh,
is
you want to
there.
answer earlier? Okay.
It's okay. Thank you.
It's okay. Luisa, next. Last question.
Okay, let's try listening, contemplation.
Yeah.
200.
Already?
Okay, 300. Listen mindfully means to listen intently and lang as to reflect upon and lang. Oh.
Lang and lang.
Huh? Listen intently and I don't remember. I don't remember that passage. I just go through it a while ago. Anyone can help?
Me.
Okay.
Rosie.
Yes, Rosie.
Listen skillfully. Am I right?
To listen intensively and skillfully. And then the next one.
And as well as to reflect upon and mindful.
Let's check. Ta-da!
Oh, remember.
Oh, attentively and remember.
Oh,
Listen
attentively.
mindfully means to listen intently and attentively, as well as to
As
reflect
well
upon
as to
and remember.
and remember.
Okay.
I'm not listening mindfully. That's why I'm so I don't remember.
Maybe it's too many topics to cover tonight. That's why not really remember everything. I also just pick up those important essence of all topics highlight. So anyway, it's good for you to go through again the text. If first we are just one of the guiding to guide you, to check with the important points. If you would like to go through thoroughly, then you still have to read. All right. Okay, and then you may go through the guiding questions, very interesting questions, and then you can definitely find the answer from the Buddha Dharma, simple and pure. Okay.
Master, can you please send us the link again for the guide questions, because I think the one in Viber, it's no longer accessible. I tried to look for it a while ago, but it seems not accessible anymore.
I will just send the PDF file.
Yes, thank you, Master.
So have you already signed up for the global exam? So basically the exam questions is what we discussed just now, or you tried just now. So, and then you can see also my notes or my PowerPoint already with the questions now, already the highlight lines are there, the face are there. So if you like my PowerPoint also, I can share with you. Okay.
Master, but I signed up for the Chinese one. I mean, they have to. I mean, I don't know if I can take two exams.
Yes, you can. And then I tell you what, the Chinese and English is not translation. I mean, the question is not like from Chinese translated to English, because the guide question are prepared by two groups of people. So you can register English and you take two exams. Yes. Jerome is good. Wednesday he with us in English, and Thursday also he with me in Chinese. Okay. Please tell us if in this way you like the way we review, or I don't know, it is easy for you to catch up, or this is the only way I can do for the 8 lessons. I mean the 8 sessions, because I checked we have about 51 chapters that we need to cover. So I just selected those related in one session, so that our mind can, relate to this. So easy for us to remember.
Yeah, I guess all of us need to look at the guide questions, and maybe for next week we will announce from what topic to what topic, so that you can read ahead, so that when we do the question and answer also, you'll be better able to answer. So in short, you can study ahead.
We can send you a prosper. You'll be able to answer. Okay. So I hope also you like the trivia maker. The game.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, that's very fun.
Very fun.
All right.
Scary to answer to.
Full and creative, really good.
It's very thankful to now those many apps now. We can use it actually free, and it's just simple. We can try other ways of playing, so that we have, you're not sleepy and remember. Okay, so we will do the dedication of merits to end this session. Okay, some have no link. Okay, I will. Later we will send again the link for registration, and then the link for you to download the books, and also to send you the PDF file for the guide questions. Thank you, everyone. You're muted, Erwin. Are you taking our picture?
Turn on your video. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, let's wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smile. One more lotus flower. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Thank you, Safo. Very nice session.
Thank you.
Thank you, Erwin. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good
See you
night,
next
everybody.
time.
Everyone, good
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye.
晚安。
晚安，晚安。
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.